Little Asian from the side there, baby. Look a little Asian.
What up, guys? Your girl talk about it, Tina. That is my lovely king, iconic, and we are Jupiter's love. We are going to be talking about balancing individuality and togetherness. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. I just realized.
Weirdo.
I know. I just realized our names weren't down there in the last
Yeah.
videos. Um, so we're gonna be talking about 10 tips to help maintain balance with individuality and togetherness. And the first one that we always talk about, we will continue to talk about, we will stuff it down your throat, is
I
communicate.
like that.
Whoa. Communicate openly, sir. Communicate openly. So always express your thoughts and feelings honestly. This will help others to understand your perspective while also representing or respecting their viewpoints. So we were able to communicate openly to the point where like it got open to the point where like he can say things to me about how he's feeling, what he wants, what he likes, what he doesn't like, and I can respect his viewpoints on whatever it is because he's communicating to me openly and saying, hey, I should be able to come to you and say this, or that, and not be afraid to say those things.
But did y'all hear her not say anything about herself?
What are you talking about?
You said I.
I was using you as an example.
Well, but since you did, what about you?
What about me?
You
Give an
said
example.
you said that I was able to talk to you and open up to you, but are you? Is it vice versa? Two-way street?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't work if it wasn't.
Ooh. Okay. 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 All right. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Ducking. Ducking and dodging. Ducking and
All
dodging.
right, so we are moving on to setting boundaries. So this is something we've talked about in past videos, but just from a different perspective. Understanding and establishing your personal boundaries and respecting others. This helps to maintain a healthy space where individuality can flourish without encroaching on togetherness. I don't ask me what encroaching means because I
Encroaching. Like just bogarting and certain your own agenda,
yeah.
I guess.
So setting boundaries is still allowing yourself to be having that individuality. So whatever that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. Number 3, pursue personal interests. So engage in activities that you enjoy individually. This not only nurtures your personal growth, but also brings new experiences and insights into shared spaces. So for this one, um, I think I don't know.
You know what? This would be a good time to even because you do a lot of work and like what do you think you have done that I liked also?
I don't know. I don't want to get too deep because we got to make this video short. But I don't explain what you mean. Like what
Like
have I
okay,
done that
so
you
say
like
for instance,
also?
if
Like I do crafting. You don't like doing that. I like rhinestones right here. Rhinestones.
mm,
You don't.
so okay, right, okay, all right. So like I don't mind and like going to car shows or whatever like that. You kind of like that too, you know.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm talking about. But yeah,
Yeah, but in this aspect is individual. So it's being able to still do those things that are who you are. So let's say I didn't like
right.
going to the car shows, but you did. You're still gonna go do those things that make you who you are or excite you without me encroaching in your together, like me being there with you. And you're like,
Well,
You
There
only
is
would
one
like this.
thing that I like to do that you don't, which is watch scary movies.
Yeah, no.
And you would be like, I can hear it.
Yeah, no.
So, but
Get
because
somebody
of
else
that,
to do it.
I don't.
That's what I'm gonna say. Get somebody else to do
I
it. I
try
ain't
not
watching no
to.
scary movies.
Because of that, I try not to watch it because she could hear. You know, she could hear the. I want to say catalog, but the story log or whatever.
Dialogue.
So she could probably and picture it in her head, like, oh my god, they walking in.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
ain't nobody got time for that. Um, so pursue personal interests. Engage in activities that you enjoy individually. This not only nurtures your personal growth, but also brings new experiences and insights into shared spaces. So, this would be like, let's say I find something fun to do in Vegas that interests me, like one of my crafts, right? So I'm gonna go by myself, but then I can bring that experience back to you. So it's something that I enjoy that I know you're not going to enjoy. Just like you may say, hey, there's this huge car show or SEMA in Vegas, and I may not be into it. So you're like, well, I'm still going. But then you can bring that experience back, like, oh, how was SEMA? And you tell me all about it. So just still maintaining or pursuing your personal interest without dragging another person along that's just not interested in, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Still
Yeah.
being able to do those things that you enjoy doing. Foster mutual respect. So recognize and appreciate the differences in each other. This creates an environment of mutual respect, which is vital for balancing individuality and togetherness. So just respecting each other, just having respect for each other. So I respect you and your decisions. If you want to go to Vegas to SEMA, I respect that. Okay.
Hmm. If you go head out to the restaurant that I really want to go to, all right, you really want to go there. I'm okay.
Right. So number 5, allocate me time. Ensure you have time for yourself to reflect, relax, and engage in self-care. This strengthens your sense of individuality.
Hmm.
Um, so this is really important. So I'm someone, like, I don't mind being around people, but I also, like, when I'm focused, I really want that me time to just whatever. Even the other morning, like, I sat and kind of had to meditate it for a moment. That was just my time to be in my, as a matter of fact, we didn't mention that, but we actually did that together, what, 2 weeks ago? Just
Hmm.
sat and listened to the music, silence, but we were on the phone with each other. Um, but just having that time to just connect with self. Like, I cannot wait till I have my yoga room where I can just go in there and the music is playing and the frequencies are going and it's just pure peace. That is the Taurus in me. The Taurus in me is so excited for that. So excited. Anywho, okay. Um, participate in shared activities. So engage in activities that you can do together with each other. This builds a sense of community and shared experiences. So a
Naked
prime
Twister.
Mm, no, not where I was going with that. So prime example here in Arizona, and I want to do this so bad, so I cannot wait till he comes back. There's a place up in the city where we can create a scent and then make a candle out of it.
Okay.
And it's made for couples, like it's a date night. And so
I thought you was talking about the hot air balloon. I'm like, oh.
we're still gonna do that. We're doing that. We're doing that. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm pretty sure they're still doing it. But we're gonna do it. So yeah, so finding things that you guys can do together. Um, there's other places, like I follow this lady and she just finds all these really cool places specifically here in Arizona. I'm like, where are these places at? Well, she tells where they're at, but there's a lot of places, lots of things to do as a couple. Um, support each other's goals. This is a huge, 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 huge one. So encourage and support the goals and aspirations of others just as you would appreciate the support of your own. So my king has his goals, things that he wants to do. I have things that I want to do. They may be the same things. So we have shared goals and we have individual goals. And so like right now I'm working on a huge project that I'm pushing myself. It has to be done before the end of the month, but more so it has to be done with like in the next week. Like, and so I'm pushing and getting it done. I'm getting a lot further than I've ever been, which is stage one. Second stage is actually putting it out there for people to um, engage in what I'm working on. And so he supports me and he is like, you're doing good. Keep going. Like yesterday, I think we weren't on the phone and he's texting like, keep going, keep going. Like, you got this. It looks good. It looks amazing. Keep going. And so I'm sending him as I'm creating things and finishing things and putting it up there. I'm sending it to him. And so he's, cheering me on as I progress through my project. So, and vice versa. Like right now, he, for him, it's working out, and it's like, baby, keep going. You looking good. You looking real good, real,
Mm-hmm.
real good.
Give her
Um,
that horse.
stop it. Anyhow, um, supporting each other's goals. Stop it. So, number 8, practice empathy. Again, we have talked about this one, just being understanding of things from the perspective of others. Empathy strengthens connections, allowing individual perspectives to be respected. So we've talked about this in the last 2 videos. Empathy is huge, just being concerned for what someone else is going through or what they're feeling. Number 9 is celebrate individual achievements. So I just said that. Acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of individuals within a group or each other, whatever. We're a group. This reinforces the value of each person's contributions. So again, I just said I've been sending him milestones of what I've been working on, and he's been cheering me on. He shows me that he's working out, letting me know what he's looking like, how he's slimming down, all that fun stuff. Um,
How many inches I'm gaining? Don't don't. Y'all just seen her check out in disappointment. That's what that face was.
I
All
just
right.
with you. Okay, and the last one, number 10, and we're gonna wrap this up. This is a short video. But getting to those points, helping you guys out. Maintain flexibility. So be open to adjust your approach as a situation change. Balancing individuality and togetherness often requires adapting to new circumstances and viewpoints. So one of our biggest things, the biggest things that we did was stepping into a different lifestyle. And so that was making a huge adjustment because outside of working on ourselves through this, it was, hey, this is what this person wants and requires right now. This is what he needs. And so being able to adjust um, and still balance my individuality. Like, okay, this is what you want. Go have that poly thing. I'm sticking over here with the mono people. Um, that was an adjustment, but that was still respecting what he needed, his needs and wants. And so over time, it has since adjusted. And so we both now carry that title of poly because You can't have one without the other, and not in a physical way. Just, there's, to me, mono cannot coincide with poly. It's just impossible. I think that's weird. Even if he dates individually or if I date individually, there's not, it's just not mono. Like, there's togetherness, because lines are going to be crossed even with communication of, hey, so and so said this, or we're doing this together, y'all want to come, or you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, people do some weird stuff when it comes to this whole poly umbrella, and I'm like, why? But again, so we've adjusted and been flexible with each other and our viewpoints, what we want. Right now, um he's my adjustment is having male friends, because that was like a trigger for me the last couple of years. And so now I'm like,
Yeah, because she's the one. She's the type, and I know from experience is that when she's involved with a dude, she's not. You're not gonna. She's not gonna talk back to you. She's not gonna talk to you. You might send her a text. She might get around to it maybe a week later, if that. If that. That So yeah,
well, wait, what?
basically
I'm not like that. I respond to text messages.
when we was just friends, but you so call yourself dealing with the one dude that lived with you for a while or whatever. There was no contact between us, even though I had reached out. I wasn't getting a response.
Who lived when? You talking about in
Who?
the past? Oh, you're talking about in the past.
Well,
Honey,
yeah,
let's move forward. Like,
but
I
that was
thought you were
my
talking about
experience. That was my experience. I
okay,
was I was on the friend level, and
but
there was no
that's not
interaction.
me now. That's why I'm like, I respond back to people.
Well,
So
yeah, now
you
that's
have to
now.
you didn't say that. Okay. So anyways, one of my things that I'm working on, because I've had male friends in the last few years, because I was talking like last 2 years. Well, it was more than that, because my dad,
But I was just saying my experience with it.
yeah. So I've had male friends that I looked at strictly as friends, like just friends, but they want to blur the lines, they want to jump over the line, do hopscotch over the lines, and be all extra and doing stuff that's just really okay. So it just led to dissolving the friendship. For me, it was an extreme dissolve, quick, fast. um and so now I'm like walking back over that bridge, trying to, in a safe space of saying, okay, I can be friends with a male, and my king is supportive of that, and being flexible and saying, yeah, it's fine. Like, he even said, I thought you've been talking to this person the whole time. No, but okay.
She haven't walked over it, but she's at
i'm
the fence
i'm on
looking.
I'm on the bridge.
Yeah, yeah. You might be on it. You ain't fully crossed that mug, but you looking
Well,
like.
okay, so
But
here's the thing.
but she's looking at it from a very high level concern, like you know that
So
I think.
reservations. So
Yeah, reservation. There you go.
here's the thing though, with that person, I feel safer because he's a Sagittarius, and I have a lot of experience with Sagittarius, and they're not disrespectful. What?
The fact
Well,
that you said you have a lot of experience with
well,
Sagittarius.
okay, so that yeah, that's so okay. First of all, just to preface that, I dated, or not even dated. I wouldn't. Well, one I dated because we actually went on dates. So he was a Sagittarius, and I started talking to one on Facebook that was so like cool. He was into astrology. We had a lot in common. He was a Sagittarius, but then he just disappeared. Whatever. I'm still blown by that whole situation. I really think that was a poly situation going on. Really do. Um, so that was a Sagittarius. One of my mechanics in the past, Sagittarius. This other guy that I somewhat talked to was a Sagittarius. Um, one of my distant brothers, Sagittarius. My best friend's husband, Sagittarius. So I have a lot when it comes to like different signs and ones that I've dealt with on a closer level, Sagittarius takes the trophy. Because there's no other sign that I can say all these people are this one sign. So that's what I mean by I have a lot of experience of Sagittarius. Just it's not like anyways. So I feel comfortable ish having a male friend as a Sagittarius because they're gonna respect the boundaries 100%. 100%. There's no issues there. So that's why it's like, okay, that's cool. We can text, we can talk, everything's cool. I've talked to this person in the past, 100% respectful.
Even though you feel like that, I still don't. I still want you to make sure, you know, not just with that person, with anybody.
I'm going to be cautious. I'm already cautious.
Okay, well, I don't want to have to spank you.
Okay, we'll talk about this off camera. I'm obviously, I know, again, because we've said this, I know my boundaries. So if something is making me uncomfortable and I don't like it, whatever, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna deal with it. If I don't like it, how it's feeling, and that's not what I want, then but I'm not worried about that. I'm really not.
Well, that's
So
good, baby. That's all I ask from you.
hey, listen, don't make me have to stab some female, and you don't have to stab no dude. I keep knives around me.
Yeah, you. I
Eh,
can't wait till I get my knife.
this one?
Yeah,
Oh, we were supposed to do that. We gotta do that.
you.
I forgot. You didn't remind me. I got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, guys. Anyways, let me go over these 10 because I really need to be walking out the door like right now. So number one, communicate openly. Number two, set boundaries. Number three, pursue personal interests. Number four, foster mutual respect. Number five, allocate me time. Number six, participate in shared activities. Number seven, support each other's goals. Number eight, practice empathy. Number nine, celebrate individual achievements. And number 10, maintain flexibility. That is balancing individuality and togetherness. That is how you do it. That is how you continue to build your strong foundation within your relationship and within yourself because this is
And
more
it's
about
not do it just
self.
one time. You do it daily.
You have
You
to
cannot
practice some things.
you cannot build muscle in a daytime working out.
Right.
You gotta continuously do it.
Yes.
You have to choose to do it. If you don't choose to do it, how do you expect your mate to feel like she chose you? Or yeah, vice versa.
Yeah. So that is our video for today. We will catch you next week. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and let us know if you've applied these things to yourself and how it's working out for you. And we will catch you again. I am Talk About It Takina, and that is my lovely king, Iconic. And we are Jupiter's love. And as we say, don't ground your love.
But make it out of this world.
And we're out. We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.